Right, we are live. Some of you watch this back on live stream replay, so I don't want it to be too weird, like me just messing around. So, hope you had a good Easter. I've had a good one, as in like spending a bit of time with the family and doing what pretty much the hell I like. And now it's just back to the grind, isn't it? Just dropped Ada off for school. In fact, actually, Siri set alarm 3 o'clock. Siri set alarm 3 o'clock. Can't be forgetting to pick her up on her first day back, can we? But that's how we are. We are now diving straight back into the thick of it. That's been in there for about a day. Get rid of that. Into the thick of it. Into the thick of it. I've just filmed my video for today, my sales video. I've got all the labels printed on my stuff, so now all I've got to do is put them into little bags and stuff, really. That's it. How have we all been? Has everybody had a good Easter? Hope you've actually managed to buy some stuff, sell some stuff, make some dough, this, that, and the other. You know. What's this for? Is that for this one? That's for this one. I get lost on what I've got. Right. No messing around today. Hello, Kerry. How you doing? How you doing, Kerry? Hope you're well, mate. Yeah. And with trainers, I still like to add a bit of bubble wrap. A lot of people just chuck them straight in bags. I don't like that. If my trainers arrive just getting bashed around all day, that'd bother me. Kitty, how are you? Hello, Claire. Into the thick of it. If I've got into the thick of it in my head, so that's gonna be more like repetitive tune. No, try not to. Try not to. My God. I'm going to move the laptop in a minute, so I'll stop looking down here like this. But first, just need to concentrate on getting these parcels done. One pair, two pairs, three pairs, four pairs. That needs bubble wrap, that needs bubble wrap, and that's it. Right. Let loose on toys. Good morning, good sir. How you getting over the Easter weekend, Brewski? I didn't really. All I did was Sunday. Did 2 on Sunday. That's it. Spent time with the fam, chilled out. Got a few pictures done here, so got a few backloggy bits done. Still got 2 videos out the weekend. You know, I'm just getting prepared to go back to the life of routine, I guess. I've actually been really excited about it. Shit, what are they? Oh, it's them. Because I've been like getting a bit fat and oafy. Just going through a really rough time at the moment with my father-in-law. He was diagnosed a month ago with stage 4 lymphoma. Now having end-of-life care. Trying to be there for him as much as I can. Absolutely sucks, that does, mate. Sorry to hear that. I am sorry to hear that. Life can be curveball at the best of times, can't it? I know you're not looking for advice, but my only advice for that is just got to keep strong, haven't you? Just got to understand that, you know. How old is he? Well, actually, to be fair, doesn't matter, does it? Sorry to hear that, Kerry. You just want to have the right answer, don't you? You want to like, be able to just cure it in one moment, but you can't. What about you, geezer? What did you do at the weekend, mate? How did you go pick loads of stuff up? He's 69, 70 in June. So, I mean, it's still early. Like, you still, in a weird way, I'm obviously hoping you're going to say, like, he's, 95, 100. He's still young. Sad to hear that. Mr. Dutch. Hi, mate. Went booties over the weekend. Quite great. I think a lot of people went away for the week. Yes, I mean, I wasn't too bothered about it. A lot of places that I went to, people that were there said it was over and done with by like 8:30. I'm not going to rush around and try that again, shall we? I'm not going to rush around like a blue-ass fly, I think they say, is the expression, for the clouds to not open up on us. I'm okay with just what I've got, For those of you that have seen the video, you've seen one of the car boot sales. The other one will be out tomorrow, maybe. I'm going to release this morning's video first. There's a plug in it for my mate's Whatnot show. So if any of you are in here and you're on Whatnot, Top Clobber over on Instagram and Whatnot starts again tonight. They sell stuff good quality and mega cheap. It's easy for me to say because he's a homie, but it's true. I spend tons with him every time he's on. Drives me insane. I hate giving him money. I'd loan him money if I had it and he ever needed it. Not that I don't think we'll ever be in that position, hopefully. But to give him money, to spend money on him and buy his product, it sends a shiver down my spine. Drives me insane. Hate him getting my money like that. It's all banter. Morning, Martin. Been a slow weekend. eBay okay, Vinted awful. For me, it's been eBay terrible, Vinted great. That's what I'm packing now. But I've been easing off eBay for a bit. I want to clear some of this Vinted stuff down because I know that if you list stuff on Vinted and you don't keep an eye on it, it just disappears into the ethosphere, whatever you call it. So you've got to keep an eye on it. Morning, Mr. George Lemon Man. Good morning, mate. Morning, Lin. How are you? I woke up fully cold. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, man. Sorry, I've been this talkative. Got well behind the head, Tim. I've been watching, man. You had some sick pickups, man. I don't ever apologise for. I don't. If somebody stops talking after a while, I don't even notice. No offence to you, mate. Just crack on, do your thing. I don't notice things like that. Like when you first get into YouTube, I'm not saying you're there, but you notice everyone who's in the comments all the time. You notice everyone who's on live, or you notice people who are talking and people who then you realise when they're not. I don't know if that's because it's a lockdown thing as well. You're always about, but now I don't notice people who drop off until they come back round like months later, or they leave a comment of, "Oh yeah, how are you, mate?" At the time, unfortunately, I'm not going to know this shit. I'm just in my own bubs, mate. In my own bubs. Wow, bubble. How are you there, Mr. George? Mr. Reseller George? 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 Relax. Take it easy. All is okay. These bags have been a godsend for all these little Polly Pocket bits. I hate it when people remove messages without me seeing it first. I'm like, what did they say? What did they say? That's left away there. there. A little bit of that, just so it can rattling around. Is there any way to refresh an item on Vinted without removing it? Well, I go through after X amount of time. Can't tell you my secrets. Then you'll know when you can rob me. I go through after X amount of time and just reduce all the ones that have watches. Anything that has a watch on it, I'll just reduce it first before I start removing it. Because that's the only way to do it, really. I did see a conspiracy about going on holiday mode and coming back, but I don't know how true that is. But go through your stuff that's old. Anything that has watches on it, reduce it. You can reduce it by a penny if you want, just to remind people it exists, or you can reduce it to a price that's going to be enticing and get it sold. It's my 101 for you. My 101 trick. I want to use up some of these pre-owned boxes, to be honest, because they're annoying me. They're everywhere. Is that going to fit it? No. That will. Bit of overkill, but I'm just going to use it anyway. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to move this in a minute. It's really low and it's making me sort of look down and stuff. It needs to be the same level as that, which will be there. So raise that up to there. That might do it. One of the speakers from the weekend I picked up. Never going to stop me selling speakers. It's never going to put me off. That's better. See, I can read your messages now without being looking down all the time. I'm just putting everything into my Vinted to try and raise as much as I can to give my mother-in-law to put towards the future costs she may have. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. It's very expensive. We've just dealt with one of those. Potentially got another one soon. Oh my goodness, yeah. Death is hard and expensive for those who are not dying. What's your Vinted, Kerry? Plug it in here. See if anybody wants to buy anything. You never know. I'm on a buying ban for the next month, man. Not stock. I'll buy all the stock in the world, and if I have to pretend it's stock for me to have it, then I will. I just bought a lot. I spent a lot on my personal money recently. Oh my goodness. But I've never been one for following the rules, especially if they're set for myself, so I'll probably still buy. I'll probably carry on buying stuff. Right, that's it. So I sold 4 jelly cats to a friend of mine, 200 quid. Sneak peek there on the video for you. And that's a bargain price as well, much lower than what they're worth. I think just one of them's worth that. Get the back doors open. It's Little Miss 87. There you go. I can't remember people's using it. Little Miss 87 over on Vinted. Go and check it out. Hello, Nonkfish. Oh, and I do have a second parcel for you still. Sorting bits, man. Had some mad pickups last few weekends. I'm in a mess again. But I'll get it to you eventually. I didn't even know you had one for me, my man. But I appreciate it. Yes, Kieran, Mr. Ramage. How are you, mate? Ramage. Ramage free. Ramage. Ramage. Ramage fromage. I'll stop now. Take it easy. Oh, I wish that song wasn't in my head. It's Mika, innit? It's 37 in the chat, 7 likes. Let's see if we can do something about that. Let's see if we can do something about that, shall we? I'm on the road to Lemons remove some of them. Thanks for whoever just clicked like. Promenade was my favourite. Plodding along, good man. Same here, mate. Just plodding along, plodding along, plodding along. Sorry, but this bit just has to be done. It's very annoying. Such is life. No worries at all, Kerry. Do the best we can. Living the dream, Tone. Living the dream. That one's bargains by Bill, Mr. Bargain Bill. So that'll go. Sold these for £4.53 or something. £4.53. They've got a really weird smell. So I was honest, they didn't sell for ages, but Mr. Bargains by Bill has decided to be the brave man and go for it. I don't think he watches the lives, but fair play to you if you watches back, Bill. It just needs a spray over. I think it's only the insole. Morning, Panzer. Morning, Judith. I'm changing my bank again from Monzo to Revolut. Does everybody like Revolut? Basically, Monzo tried to get some change out of the post office. Can't use post office to withdraw with Monzo. Absolute pain. So what's the point in that? I'm not going to the old school style of travelling into the next town and going to the arcades to get my change every weekend. Can't be asked of it. What I had to resort to this time was going to Sainsbury's, self-service with loads of like 9p stuff. Yes, you can still get it. I think I bought, what did I buy for 9p? I bought something for 9p and something for 22p. Oh, and some noodles for like 50p. And I got £100 and £20 notes, and I bought one thing for 9p, put £20 in, got the change. Next thing in, put £20 in, get a change. Did it 5. I was looking like I'm nuts. I wasn't bothered. I don't care. I'm doing me. I don't care. But I've moved over to Revolut. Haven't started the transfer just yet because I wanted to get some idea. I've been doing some research online, but I'm asking you guys: anybody use Revolut, and do you like it? Can't do Revolut post obviously, but fuck it out. It's going to have to be Tide. Surely we can do Tide. Can you do Tide? For sake. I did Google that. It wasn't letting me know. Can you use Revolut Bank at post office? I want to withdraw. You can. No, you cannot deposit money into a Revolut account if you post office branch. So bank does not spec. Oh yeah, damn. Tide. Glad I didn't change it all over today. You can deposit into your post office. Can I take out a Tide? Can I withdraw Tide bank at post office? Yes, you can withdraw cash from a Tide bank account. That story about your trip to Sainsbury's. What a pain. Can you imagine me sitting there like that? Just don't use either. They're still going through the process of becoming a red bank. Good day from Australia. Foul Mouth Flipper. I like them. I like your name. Let me have a look at that. You sound like my kind of channel. Are you a channel? Yes. Let's have a look at this. Let's check out Foul Mouth Flipper together, shall we? Let's share that. Share. Make sure we're on. Are we on? We're on. 49 subscribers. Absolutely disgusting behaviour. Let's all go and subscribe to the Aussies. Let's go give our cousins some love.
G'day, fuck yeah, it's Fam out.
Yeah, I'm not going to play it because I'm trying to. This one's monetized today, but I'm all about that. I'm all about that. I'm a sweary mother chuffer. All right, I'll give that a good watch later. We've subscribed. Let's subscribe. 49. I should bring you over to 50 at least, and then we'll see what these mongrels in the chat decide to do. Love that. Yeah. Good on you, foul mouth. 2 car boots both. Next time you're at Sainsbury's, need to change. Buy a single carrot, small as you can find. That's not a bad shout, actually. But actually, one of the stuff that I got just started a month ago. You'll do very well, mate. You Aussies seem to go nuts. I started off at the same time as the Aussie flipper, and he just went, and I've just gone like slowly but surely. Australia flippers and American flippers especially seem to get really good traction on their accounts, and their accounts just blow up. You can start a channel tomorrow and you'll be like 50 million. Only if you're good, obviously. You're obviously good. Oh, I've got you, Judith. With a name like that, you're getting a follow. My language is filth. That's it. Let's get foul mouth flipper trending on the English. Withdraw. You can withdraw cash up to your table. Well, I'm going with Tide then, obviously. I think I've got a Tide account. Tide Bank. I'm pretty sure I've got one. Just ordered a bloody pro account card as well on Revolut. I spent £5 to get it. On this side of the pond, we think it's you guys that blow up quickly. Yeah, it's crazy how you think that, isn't it? I suppose maybe it's I don't know, but I've been doing this 5 odd years now, mate. I've been slowly but surely. I've not had one. I've had one, I guess, viral-ish for the scene video. Outside of that, just plodding along. My biggest video, I think, is like 100 and something K. Plodding. I don't want to go viral yet. I don't mind. Once I get to like 20, 25K, then I don't mind going viral, like 1 million views, because then obviously I've already built up a core audience, people who are actually going to watch and continue watching them. Aussies are the best. You're right, George. So until I reach that, I'm not too bothered about going like viral. Slow and steady wins the race. Then we can go full steam ahead when I hit a certain amount of, as I said, core audience, which I've got now, but not quite well I need it to be just yet. Right, that needs to go in here. Isn't it weird? They think that Aussies think that we blow up fast. One of my favourite Aussies, are you still here? Is Diary of a Flipper. Oh, it's in the house now. Diary of a Flipper. I bought one of his. I brought a hat from his store the other day, and it came really quick over the pond. And he sent me a T-shirt, one of his T-shirts as well. Love Brad, love Brad. I just think because you're all very much lower, at least the sort of personality that I like is the fuck it, fuck it. But also very kind, man. Very kind still. Brad is a legend. Hey, 11. Yeah, good on you, mate. See, when people say things like, if you're trying to build a channel, go into live streams and things like that, and say hello and talk. As long as the creator is not a massive, as in like get swamped by the thing. Like, you can see my chat. I can see it slow. You can be picked up. You can't be going into like finance channels and be like, "Oh, I'm a reseller," because nobody cares. You need to go into reselling lives, reselling videos, talk, comment. Don't be generic. Everyone knows when you've copy and pasted something. But like, I'm not saying this was your ploy, but this is how you do it. What's one way to do it? All you budding YouTubepreneurs. Right. I think that's all my posters done, apart from rookies. I remember the grind of building a channel and getting no views for ages, and then obviously start networking, start finding your little group, your crew. And push and feed off of each other. This garage is getting full again already, isn't it? Remember when I cleaned it all up? It was lovely and tidy. Not anymore, bitch. Not anymore. Right, that's for Devaney, so that needs to be boxed up. Put that in a decent box. Probably wrap it with 1,000 layers of tape because I'm a tosser. Yeah, it's tough slog, but I'm enjoying it. Yeah, man, just keep at it. Nothing. Rome wasn't built in a day, as they say. Unless you're best friends with, I don't know, a massive creator or something, you're just doing it on your own. Just got to keep making videos. And one tip, I know everyone's probably different, it might be different over there as well, but if anybody is watching this and you do make YouTube videos, you've got a few subscribers by the look at that. To begin with, people get caught in this trap of making videos for like the people who are in their comment section all the time. So you end up like, it's almost like you're making videos for Facebook and uploading it to your friends. Make videos keeping your core audience in mind and your following, shall we say, but also appeal to new audiences. You know, there's no point in me coming on and making a video saying, all right, guys, well, Kieran to sell something for £20 or whatever. And then Foul Mouth Flipper said to me, oh, you can't do that. And then Lin came in and blah, blah, blah. People are going to feel like they're forced out. They're not part of this circle that you're talking about. People are going to be like, oh, I'm not part of this. What? I'm done. I'm tuning out. You do get caught up in that kind of scene to begin with at the beginning. And it does work. There is an element of that. And you need to keep that core as well. You can't just be forgetting about who's there, who's been there, and who's around. But when you make it just that, I've noticed a few people doing it on YouTube. I'm not going to name names because I don't want them to feel attacked. It's not a negative thing. Something that I've got to work out on their own, or hopefully, after me saying this, they'll realise they do it, if they see this, and be like, oh, I'll do that. And some of them probably don't care. That's probably why they make videos. They're not trying to grow their channel like I am. I want to grow my channel. I want my channel to be a part of my business, a part of my life like it is. I want it to be bigger and bigger and better and better. But I still remember my core audience, and I make videos for a wider audience as well. Nobody cares about Bob, John, and Julie in your life that you're constantly talking about because that's who you're making videos for subconsciously. Just a small bit of advice. Take it, don't take it. Whether we think it's right or wrong, that's okay. Just something I've learned, or I think I've learned. I'm passing it on. Content creators in the chat, what do you think about that? Do you agree? Do you disagree? Literally, Teddy's in the bag. I'm not gonna. Where are we? I have a question for you. I'm about to list my first pair of shoes. Normally, I do media and toys. The shoes in question are $100 plus, which I think is about 60 quid English. If they turn out to be fake, and I don't think they are, then do you have to pay eBay for the verification test? Are they actually worth 100? Do you know what? There's ways around it. If they're worth $100 or 110, just list them for 99. Then you haven't got to mess around with all that, I suppose. But I don't know. I'm not sure. I've never done the verification thing. If I've ever had shoes that are worth like 120, 100 and whatever, I normally list it. Although, have you guys got Vinted over there? Actually, no, Vinted is, you know, Whatnot's just came to you. I don't know if you got Vinted yet. But I'll list things like that on Vinted for like 80 quid if I need to. Because I don't mess around with that eBay verification crap. I mean, it's good, but a long extra wait. I just prefer quick stuff, but I don't know about that one. The short answer is I don't know. The waffle answer is everything I've just said before that. Maybe somebody in the chat can answer. My friend's parcel. I was tempted to go mental then, but I'm not going to. What am I doing? I was about to put that in the bag. In the US, eBay is linking with Facebook Marketplace to show. Yeah, I saw that. To show listings on there. Will this come to the UK? Most likely. Everything happens over there first. Normally comes here eventually. Apart from the Grimace. McDonald's, what's it called again? McDonald's, there's like a weird McDonald's thing. McDonald's drinks one. Thanks for the subs. Appreciate the boost. Nice, man. Not only is it a boost, it's a boost from a different country as well. YouTube will like that. Hey, Ricky, would you still recommend starting eBay reselling in 2025? Absolutely. Absolutely. I recommend reselling in any year. And it looks like I'm going to start with Tide. Reselling will give you the freedom. I just love the freedom. I love the freedom of it. As long as you pay your bills, you're all right. Oh, yeah, that's what you mean. Thanks, boss. We'll keep that in mind. Yeah, no worries, mate. What are you streaming on? iPhone? Nah. DJI Osmo Pocket 3, I think. I've gone 4K today. Is it even crispier? Normally it's crispy because it's 2.7K, but I've gone 4K today. I think that's where I went wrong. I just did what I wanted to do at first and ignored a lot of the trend vids. I don't think you've gone wrong at all, George. I think you've got a cracking little channel, but you do get into the habit, you know, not you, but as a creator, you get into the habit of just doing what you want, and you should just do what you want. Like I was doing what I want. I do what I want now, but I also cater to topics or wider audiences or people outside of Ricky Resells altogether. You know, whereas before I was making videos, maybe I was just uploading something for banter between me and John, maybe, or something to do with me and I'm just trying to think about like when I was part of a big group, I suppose. You get stuck catering for people, like as in like like it's not been in a big WhatsApp group, but YouTube videos. That's what I'm trying to say. You need to cater for other people. Like, you haven't got to jump on every trend or anything like that. I didn't once mention the simple shipping thing that happened the other day. I had some things to say on it, but I didn't dive into it enough to do it. I wasn't that bothered. So I don't have to. Ricky, I leave big gaps uploading vids. Do you think I should upload more in the week? Yeah, mate. I suggest everyone just upload all the time. You got to understand, right? If you're not monetized and you don't care about making mid-rolls on a vid, you can do anything, any size video, 2 minutes, 5 minutes, whatever. Or you can do more and add your mid-rolls, of course. I would suggest, it's not hard for you. How hard is it for you to just, I'm not trying to be a twat either, right? Because you can do your high production stuff and your presenting and whatever else. All right, geezers, welcome to Let Loose on Toys. You know, you all sat down, the back's looking nice, the camera's looking nice, whatever. You can do all that whenever you want, really, all the time, whatever. But it's easy to pick up a phone, put it on record, wherever you are, even if you're in your living room. I've just sat down. I've just packed 8 parcels today. And let me tell you about this thing that just happened. Oh, my goodness. Before you know it, you've waffled on for 3.5 minutes. Maybe put it down. Think, I'll come back to that later. Something else happens. Pick it up. Boff, boff, boff. Another 3.5 minutes. There's 7 minutes. Now you've only got to have another minute to be monetized, or you can just upload it. Do you know what I mean? It's not hard. You've sat in here for more than, maybe the stream's been going on for 33 minutes. Let's say 20 minutes. Let's say 15 minutes you've been in here, 20 minutes, I'm not sure. You could have been making a video about how you're watching me and giving your opinions on me, good or bad. It's still relevant. Do you know what I mean? Just an example. I don't care if you do or not. There's always ways to make content. Always ways to make content. And you've got to think, you can either, depends what your goal is as well. You can either make content purely for money. If you haven't monetized your account yet, then you need to make content for watch time, viewing, and channel growth. So just keep making content. Keep making content. 2-minute videos, 5-minute videos, 50-minute videos, whatever you want, whatever your goal is. Keep that in mind while you're making the video. Right, can I make a video today that's at least a few minutes long, which gives me roughly however many watch hours? Cool, let's put that out today. Let's put that out today. Let's put that out today. Every day, if you're packing orders, pick up your phone, record. Right, press record. Right, I'm recording. How are we? I've got all my stuff. Sold this today. It's a square box. It's a good square box. Picked it up for cheaper than most square boxes, and I've sold it for cheaper than most square boxes sell for, but I've still made some good profit. The thing I like about this square box is it's easy to post, easy to pack, and you find them quite often. So keep an eye out for these square boxes. There you go. That's probably 25, 30 seconds. Do that for all of your sales. Talk about it a little bit in between that. Before you know it, you've got videos. I've mentioned this before. When I mentioned about how much money you can make from YouTube, I actually showed my earnings for last year. I noticed a lot of creators all of a sudden start doing daily or almost daily and my vlog style videos. I'm not hating that. I like that. It's good to see the impression that it has. And when I talk about how easy that was to make that segment of a video and then repeat that with 5 or 6 items, however many sales you've got, 10 items, the more sales the better. Maybe if you haven't got enough for a decent length video, do that and then talk about something else in between. Or do, if you've got 8 parcels, film 4, put it down, have a little chat about some other stuff, come back, film the other 4 parcels. There you go, you've got your video. It can be done. Content in the reselling world is relatively easy to create. We all get stuck in the whole high production. Do you remember when I used to have like orange and purple? I still got my lights over there, but I used to have like orange and purple backgrounds. I went and bought a Canon, whatever they're called, camera, microphone set up and all this stuff. And I was like zooming in and I was doing like B-rolls on my stuff and I was going over the top. We are resellers. Nobody gives a toss about too much of that. Don't make your video all like this. How we doing, guys? You all right, guys? Yeah. Shaky, whatever. Get it stable, man. Get it somewhere nice and just make your content. As long as it's lit. I've got this lit up. You can see me. I'm lit up and I'm talking about my stuff. It is not that difficult. So I'm hoping after this, anybody who's in here, I want to see some more content. I want to see it happening. And people who watch this back as well. Nobody will admit on the few occasions that's been happening recently when I've spoke about things and I've shown how easy it is to do, that I've had an influence on them, and that's why they're doing what they're doing. But I see it, and it's nice for me to recognise. I don't need praise, I don't need gratification. As long as I can see it, then I know that I'm having a positive impact on these people. That's good for me. Yeah, nice square box. That fucking genius, actually. They're worth about 110. I'll do 99.99 and save the headaches. Exactly what I would do, my man. That's exactly what I would do. 99.99. I don't know if you've got vintage yet, though. You get Scaly Night. If you want a Hock tour, I want £20 donation. Do you think I'm performing monkey? Not for free, mate. No, they just return them to you. Fair enough. I didn't know that's. I've never used them before. I've never used the process. Watching you on the train and didn't realise my headphones weren't plugged in. Sorry, not sorry. Hello, B111 to Norwich or wherever you're going. Just a guess. I'm off to a meeting on the golf course. What a lovely meeting. Take care, my mate. Sorry, Beachy Blondie. Hopefully you've gone now. You didn't see that. Sorry, darling. Stop giving away the reseller secrets of square boxes. Sorry, Daz. Sorry, man. Sorry. I need to what when it was, I'll forget. What was that? I don't know what it was. It's for my boy Rick. I'm interested in that square box. Sorry, enough, Sal. Bet. Yeah, I think you've hit the nail on the head there, man, with having the perfect vid and background. Always take your advice and use it. I'm grateful for you. You're most welcome. You're most welcome. Honestly, it's too easy to get in the process of all this, you know, getting everything just right, getting the lighting right, making sure everything's clean and square. And it is good to watch, but it's stressful to do. It's not worth it. Just get a camera. I've got this ice bucket here that I picked up from the car boot sale. What? 2 months ago? It's worth probably 50 quid. Can't sell it because it's a good height for me to just slap my camera shut onto. Bosh. Newer sent me a sneak peek. Newer sent me a collaboration thing to do. So I'm going to go through these and review these in the next couple of days. Sneak peek. But make sure you've got your constant setup, and that's it. That's it. I know if I go live, I need to have this on here. Normally I'll put the table a little bit higher, but I've got these boxes there today. They'll be gone soon. Normally the camera goes on top of that. Dosh, done. If I'm set when I'm doing my sales videos as well, lift the table up. Same thing, live or not. The camera just goes there. Whereas before, we used to have a table just here. I used to pull the table around. So I'd see the backdrop there. So my table's actually really here, but I'd face away from the table. So that backdrop, I'd have like my sign on, my little light up sign, Ricky Resells that I've got, and all the lights from the floor shining. I'd have to go and plug them all in. Set the tripod up just here, make sure it's balancing well with my phone, so I wasn't recording with the DJI then. Getting everything just right and perfect, getting the mic set up, doing a quick recording, testing it to make sure the mic's perfect, just for me to show you 16 quid's worth of sales I've had for the week. Fucking what the point? It's not worth it. But if I am doing like a topic one or a tips video or something where it's like, this is how you do this or how to do that kind of thing, then I will kind of really set up the area just a little bit more. Not like go nuts, but I know it's going to be what I call, or what is called, an evergreen video, a video that will be forever green. People will always come back to it because it's always going to be relevant, at least for a long time. My car boot video that I did a year ago, nobody cares about that. It's not relevant anymore. But my how I got verified on Vinted is going to be relevant for a while, because especially for now, it's still being a bit shit. Or my how to set up an how to start. I think I did a video called "These Things Sell on eBay Fast," like 5 weird things you can sell on eBay. It was like cones and toilet roll holders and stuff. That's an evergreen video. Not very often gets views, but people can still search that and find it and be like, what can I sell on eBay? What's weird? Do you know what I mean? Is it still doable, Mr. Flynn? I'm going to start reselling myself now, but don't have a label printer. Is it still doable? It is doable, but you're going to need a label printer, man. You don't want to write your hand. I hand wrote my stuff for like a year. Get a label printer. You can get them for like 60 quid from Amazon. I mean, it's just cheap investment considering it is so much. It is, and you don't get things wrong because you can make errors when you're writing things down, can't you? Did you sell that amp to the boot seller? Yes, you bought it. Come around and picked it up. Off on thrifting holiday in Essex, over 20 charity shops. Love that. Love that. That's what you're on the train for. That's not bad. That's not bad. Is it? Get a train still. It's not bad actually. It's not a bad idea. What's the age of the square box? Is it fake? It looks too good. It's a good replica. 10 years. Hi Ricky, big fan. I just brought a DJ Osmo Action. Going to start long form at YouTube videos and hopefully get some views. I'm currently backpacking. I'll be home in August to get started. Go on. So I think I actually saw your channel the other day. Actually popped up. So I was watching Life of Sight and I think you popped up. Is it you? No, you're short. It's not you. Someone similar. Soap Cells over on YouTube. No, someone similar. But yeah, I've got the DJI. I've got the Action as well. I use for Action. My advice would be, if you're going to use the DJI for long form, the GoPro thingy, the action camera, is make sure you change your settings so it's not wide lensed, as in like fisheyed, and it's just like a normal camera, because otherwise it just looks a bit weird when you're set down doing stuff. When it's action, it's okay. Just things that I learned going forward. I mean, you might want it like that. David's getting bought and sold like an old rag. Morning, hope all is well. Out of interest, how many retracted bids do you get? Been getting loads recently from high feedback people. I don't really do auctions, to be fair, and when I do, I don't really get retracted bids. Not often. So it happens. It happens. Not enough for me to keep a figure though. What about the QR code? Yeah, you can do that. You can print and store if you want yourself. I couldn't be bothered to do that though. Imagine if you've got 20 parcels. 10 parcels is enough. 5 is enough. You know, you will build to that point eventually. Maybe make your sales and save a little bit of profit each time until you've got 60 quid and go on Amazon and just buy a Bluetooth printer. Honestly. Because you're at the whim of that machine working in the shop as well and stuff, you know what I mean? Morning, Loose. Box is Lus Vuitton. Yes, it is. It's Lus Vuitton. If you're going anywhere near Harlow, okay. I sub to So Sales. Look at that. Foulmouth subbing onto the YouTubers UK as well. Love that. TikTok at the moment. I have 5k on that. I do like to. I've got 3.5 or 6. I've got 3.5 or 6k. I can't remember on TikTok. I'm going to delete the account soon. Start again. I've got a couple of million videos, but it's like I feel like it's spit. My account's on 2 warnings, 3.4k, 50. Yeah, I'm gonna delete the account soon. Start again. Easter weekend in Australia was nuts. Had 40 sales, about 2.5 to 3.5 days. Nice. Hope you're well. Did you have a good Easter weekend? Yeah, not too bad, mate. You'll see the video. Oh, Ricky, can I get your permission? Go ahead. I'm making something, but just want your go ahead. That's if it's cool. What the bloody hell? I don't know. I don't know if you can have my go ahead or not. I have no control over what people do in life. If you make something to do with me or about me, that's just life. Well, I don't have control over that. If it's good or bad, I don't have control over that. It's nothing to do with me. Just say yes. Yes. Even if I say no, you can still do it. That's my point. I'm in the public space. I'm in the sphere. People can do what they want. Right, I have just done my parcels, so I'm going to go get them sent off, go to the charity shop, drop those 2 off in there, come back and have some breakfast because I've not eaten yet this morning. What did Ricky just agree to? No idea, but we'll soon find out soon. Thank you all for joining. I love you all. Big up to the Aussies, big up to the Americans, big up to the English, and see you on the next one. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. That's just weird if you're watching the live without subscribing. Don't be greedy. Come on.